Hey guys, it's me, Acme Arsenal. I am coming today with a discussion video that I thought up when I was ranting to myself of why I hated the Anagenast so much. And it was my top 3 favorite monsters I love and dislike the most. The footage came out extremely long, so far to the point that I actually couldn't save my entire speech, so some things had to get cut off from the time limit I was granted. So after this intro is over, I'm gonna cut to the video that I did manage to record. And also, this is gonna be a two-part video. The loves is gonna come first, and then the dislikes gonna come second. So just be aware of that. I couldn't record the honorable mentions. There were 2 of them, so let me just do that now. My first honorable mention for monsters I like were Rotobon, just for the fact that it's clinical depression, the monster. And when you break off all its bones, it just starts flopping around on the place. It's so funny and sad at the same time. The next honorable mention will be Gyros, Great Gyros. I don't know why that monster just, even though its paralysis is annoying and paralysis is annoying in general, it just looks adorable to me. Like, if I had that thing as a pet, I'd just hug it like every day. I know, it's weird. Alright. Now that that's out the way, let's get back to the video. Now, let's get to the list, shall we? Number 3, Nergigante. When I fought this guy on the beta, I think it was needless to say that I was very unprepared for like anything this guy had to offer. Now this is the first, I wouldn't say this is the first Monster Hunter game I played, because I played the one for the Wii, or whatever the hell that one was called. But I wouldn't say I played it. I remember fighting, like, I think it was called the King Jagras and the big ass sand thing. But that's the most experience I had in Monster Hunter. Nergigante was like the Father Gascoigne of like Monster Hunter to me. He was the noob killer. And oh boy, was he a badass at that. Not only is the design just like really stunning to look at, but the fact that his duty, his job, his essence is to find and hunt other elder dragons to just fuck them up. That is pretty astonishing, to say the least. And his main mechanic or gimmick is that over time his spikes grow on his wings, arms, head, and tail. I think his back as well. And once these spikes harden, your weapons start to bounce off him. And then he does the roar, and then he does the Omega Superman dive that we have memed to hell with. And you just rinse and repeat from that. But the thing is, you need to break the spikes while they're weak so that you can stun Nergigante, and you can get him on a really tight stun loop if you get consistent with breaking the spikes as they grow, and it makes the fight really fucking easy. But if you don't do that, then the fight gets extraordinarily harder. Other than that, once you fight Nergigante a lot, his patterns become really recognizable, and the fight just becomes a whole lot more readable and more enjoyable as of that. Number 2, Legiana. When I first saw this monster, he didn't look like the alpha predator type. Like in the forest, you have Rathalos, who's the apex of there, and then you have Diablos, who is Wildspire, the desert, just call it the desert area. And they are very imposing and monstrous dragon-like figures. And even with the Rotten Veil that has a Dogoron, he just even though he's a lot smaller than the Apexes, he definitely earns the title of Apex of the Rotten Veil. But Legiana, from first glance, I didn't get the impression that he was the Apex, but his fighting style and the fact that he controls ice is just so awesome. And if for those who know me closest, they know ice is like my element. I love the cold. I don't know why. Christmas is my favorite holiday. Snow is awesome, but you'll never find me eating a chocolate ice cream. Nope, never. Legiana is just a fun fight overall. And even though I have very, very low tolerance for flying monsters in this game, Legiana is the pure only exception just from the fun factor and ice, baby. Ice mama, baby. Not to mention his roar is actually, I love hearing his roar. Again, another exception, roars are fucking cancer in this game. They're like fucking exceed excels from BBCF. But Legiana's roar sounds musical to my ears. And speaking of musical, let's just go on to number one, because I know y'all here to hear my fucking worst monsters. So let's just get this last one out the way. Number one, Odogaron, or Clifford the Big Red Dog, or Valkenhayn, according to Poppy. This fight is fucking awesome. The setting, the fucking music that plays is all amazing when you fight Odogaron. I know Rodobon shares the same fight music as Odogaron, but let's be honest, he doesn't earn that theme. Odogaron does. Odogaron is just badass as fuck. He is Duke incarnate. No, I'm sorry, Duke is. I keep spreading that meme, but Duke is really sweet. But you've seen the videos. When he goes after that doll, that is Odogaron as he goes after your face. And after he goes at Palumu, have you seen that freaking kill? That turf war, that was amazing. That was art. Odogaron has a lot of turf wars, I noticed. He even has the balls to go up against an Elder Dragon. That is alpha as fuck. To me, the alphas in the game, they are the kings and queen of their realm, but Elder Dragons, they are gods compared to them. And for Odogaron to even look at Valhazak with any sense of ire is my boy Clifford the Big Red Dog out for blood, bitch. Now while Odogaron shares a lot, no, I wouldn't say a lot, he shares some of his moveset from Tobi Kadashi. The stuff that does vary is spectacular to look at. He's flying all over the goddamn place. Wild, spectacularly running up on walls. His various different roars too are pretty cool too. Like I said, roars are fucking cancer, but I like his roars. They sound like he's in pain, but he also sounds like a wild fucking rabid dog, which is kind of the point. I'm just going all over the place, but bottom line, I love this fucking Dogo. Clifford is best Doge, the goodest of boys, but will also fuck your shit up and bleed you to half to death. I just figured out, funny thing about the bleed, I figured out that bleed procs whenever you do a movement, so that's why you're supposed to stand still to heal the bleeding. I didn't know that, and then I did a full goddamn Demon Hunter combo with the Twin Blades and nearly got myself killed trying to fight Odogaron because my health just plummeted. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? It's the goddamn bleed. Thanks, Odogaron. Let's hope no other DLC monsters come with that damn mechanic.